Hi, it's Adrienne Lynn, and this is the second weekly health vlog of mine. I said that my goal for last weekend was to be sensible. I failed. I failed big time. I'm admitting it. I did. I did my Wednesday weigh-in this morning, this being Wednesday, and I weighed 209.8 pounds. So I gained 4.2 pounds from what I had weighed last week, Wednesday, but I'm still 2.2 pounds down from what I weighed 2 weeks ago. As I did say that I do yo-yo on my weight like that. I go up and down for various reasons, and I might have been down last week for a fairly decent reason. I had a slight health issue the night before. It had to do with not eating, donating plasma, a little bit of excessive blood loss, and fainting. But anyways, I'm not too disappointed and I'm not too surprised by the jump back up in the weight. I was not sensible. I did not eat very well. I was not sensible in the amount that I drank. I actually even never got around to going to the movies. I'm probably actually going to do that this weekend. So I still have to get through a day of movie theater food because I can't go to the theater without eating, which is another reason why I don't go to the theater too often. Yeah, it was not a very healthy weekend, but I had fun, so who cares? Probably was a little bit too much to expect of myself after just 1 week of being healthy. But, you know, on the positive side of things, I did go to the gym on Tuesday morning. I went to the gym this morning, and I am definitely planning on going to the gym tomorrow. And when I go to the gym, I'm not sitting there lifting weights or anything. I just use the treadmill. I'm not a big weightlifting fan. I probably should because it would tone me up, but I'm just using the treadmills right now. And my goal is just to get back up to running a mile at one time. And this morning, I ran 7/10 of a mile, not straight, but staggered, which I'm very proud of. And it's been actually pretty easy going. I'm just trying not to push myself too much. So I will probably be up to running a mile not too long from now. So another thing that I wanted to talk about this week was the reward of bribing yourself. I was thinking back to how I lost weight 3-4 years ago, and part of the reason why I was able to keep going was that I rewarded myself. I actually called them my bribes. I had gotten into the band Death Cab for Cutie, and they had a bunch of CDs, and I wanted them all. So what I did is every time I lost 5 pounds, I would allow myself to buy another CD. And once I was through the Death Cab for Cutie CDs, there were more bands that I really wanted to have music from, and it kept me going. And it worked really well because I would get a CD, and it would be what I would listen to when I would be out jogging. And by the time I would be sick of that CD, it would be 5 pounds down, and I could get another one. This time around, I'm just not really that into any bands right now. I'm looking around, listening around, hoping that I will get hooked on somebody, but I'm not holding my breath on that. So for now, my bribe, or really my reward for 5 pounds lost, is going to be a little mini shopping trip. I'll get to go to either H&M, or I get to go to Lush, or I get to go to Charming Charlie's. And I know a lot of people know what Lush is, and Lush is you get soaps and various bath products that are all handmade and all organic and yummy smelling. H&M is just a clothing store that has really cute clothes for good prices. Charming Charlie's is a really amazing jewelry store that it has really decent jewelry for cheap prices. And as I was sitting down to do this video, I realized that I was actually wearing quite a few Charming Charlie products. The necklace and the earrings are a set, and they cost me at the most $10. And the bracelet, which I just love this bracelet, it cost me $8. That's it. So it is motivation to lose another 2.8 pounds, which would then be an official 5 pounds from my starting weight that I consider to be the 212. So another 2.8 pounds and I get to go to Charming Charlie's. And I think I'm going to look for more bracelets because, again, I absolutely love this thing. It's comfy and it fits my wrist and I just love this thing. But again, I am still looking out for music that I might want because I think that's what really works best is when I can get myself a new album and then listen to that until I get sick of it, which motivates me to work harder so I can get, again, a new album. If anyone has any musical recommendations, I am happy to listen to them because I'm looking for new music to get addicted to. That's really what I wanted to talk about this week, was that you need to reward yourself. Whether you call it a reward or whether you call it a bribe, acknowledge your progress. Whether it's every 5 pounds or 10 pounds or 15 pounds, heck, if it takes forever for you to lose a pound, then reward yourself for that pound. If it takes you a month to lose a pound, reward yourself because you deserve it. And even if your reward is food, who cares? Go for the food. Just get right back to eating healthy right after you're done eating that. Don't forget that you're worth it. You're worth the reward, you're worth the bribe, whatever you want to call it. Just give yourself a little bit of acknowledgement that you are doing good work. And that's what I'm working on. And I'm hoping to get that, hopefully a new bracelet pretty soon. So short-term goal for this week is to be sensible when I go to the movies. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. Probably not, because I love movie theater popcorn. I guess the one thing that I could be sensible about is I don't need a large popcorn. I could do a small popcorn. And I always do Diet Pop anyways, but I could do maybe just the popcorn instead of also getting snacks, but we'll see, because it's a long movie and I need to be occupied. So that's going to be it for this week. I will have a new video out next week on the health vlog because I have something else that I want to talk about that I don't want to babble on about right now. I have a couple of ideas for things to talk about for a couple of weeks. Once I'm done with those ideas, it might be a pretty quick, boring health vlog update video, but for now, I actually have things to talk about. So until next week, I hope we all stay healthy. Bye.